So if you have clicked on this video, I guess you already know what Samyama is. It's the most advanced spiritual program offered by Sadhguru, and after almost 3 years, finally it's happening once again. And Pre Samyama meet is like an interview process that you need to go through before selection. And I got to go to Isha Institute of Inner Science or Isha US Ashram in Tennessee once again for my Pre Samyama meet. I'm not going to be talking about the interview process, the question answers. I'm going to share with you guys my journey to the Pre Samyama meet, because it was less of a travel vlog and more of a spiritual adventure for me. So if you're interested, please watch till the end. Hi, this is Shato and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're wondering why am I wearing a sari all of a sudden, that's because I'm filming this video on the day of my birthday. And yeah, this is something I like to do. Like every birthday I like to wear sari. It reminds me like how am I growing up. Well, back to the point. Because I am in USA right now, the registration process and everything went a little difficult for me because all my informations are recorded in the Isha India database. Finally, I successfully registered for the Pre Samyama meet here in Tennessee ashram. Actually, at this time of the month, me and Resha, we had a plan to go to Florida. But when the dates were announced, we had to cancel that because obviously Samyama is the priority. So when I received the Pre Samyama email, the timing was a little difficult because I had to reach there at around 12 and it's a long interview for over 6 hours. And from Ohio to Tennessee, it's like around 7 hours drive. And Rishabh got to drive me because there's no public transport available directly to Tennessee ashram. We decided we're gonna start one day before the interview date, visit Mammoth Cave and stay there one night, and the next day I'll go for the interview. So everything was fine. Just the night before our journey started, I had the worst PMS of my life. I guess if you're a girl watching this video, you can relate. Sometimes mood swings can go really bad, and I had the worst mental breakdown before Pre Samyama meet. I was crying, I was getting all the weird nonsense thoughts. I just couldn't sleep properly that night. I even threw up once at night. The situation was that bad. Even Risha freaked out. Like next morning we have to have like 7 hours journey, and tonight I'm freaking out. But next day as we started our journey, I became normal. But still, if you're a girl, you know, first day of the month, traveling 7 hours straight, sitting at one place is like really difficult. But anyway, on the way, we got to stop at Mammoth Cave and it was mind-blowing.
And this is a sample model of the cave, which is about 200 miles.
It's the longest cave in the world, and we took a 2 hours guided tour. It was totally worth it. It was so deep underground. At one point, our guide switched off all the lights. And I have never experienced such pitch black moment ever in my life. And she explained this much darkness is only there like deep sea underground. Other than that, nowhere in the world is this much dark. And then also she asked us to be quiet completely to experience the natural Mammoth Cave environment. And you won't believe how dark and quiet it was. I could literally feel the sound inside my head. For a few seconds, I felt like, is this something like a Samyama experience? I have no idea. But that was really something completely unexpected during this journey. And the cave was so beautiful. So many beautiful formations. It was looking like something of a sci-fi movie. Something like, you know, ribbon or something dripping. It was so beautiful. And also, we didn't even know by the time we reached the Mammoth Cave, 3 p.m. was the last batch. So we were just on time. If we were a little bit late, we would have missed that last tour. So we were like really that lucky. So next from there, we went to Glitter Falls. There we already had a campground booked. But the time we reached there, it was too late. It was post sunset. And we thought, okay, we have all the things with us to light up the fire, but we just couldn't light up the fire. Rishabh tried, I tried. It was just not working at all. So then I thought, okay, leave it. We have a small lantern and we carried our tent with us. So we used this small lantern and mobile torch and somehow we set up the tent. In the forest, it was so noisy, like something was like dropping from up there, like squirrels. Sometimes it felt like someone is walking by. Yeah, we actually couldn't sleep properly that night. Next morning, we went to the toilet and I found 2 bundles of cash. I was like, okay, what is that? And I just picked it up and gave it to the camp owner. And when I returned back to my toilet, I felt like, okay, what just happened? Did it really happen, or it was like some kind of a Maya or something? It really felt unreal, you know? I felt like the universe was judging me how I behave finding that much cash. Second time when I came out of the toilet, that lady was not there. I don't know what happened to that cash, but for few seconds it felt unreal. Well, then we went to the Glitter Falls. It was a nice trek. But once we reached there, the pictures we saw online, it was nothing like that. The waterfall was almost dry. But anyway, we thought, let's explore all the way. And that time I realized, you know what, not having any expectation is the best way to explore any place. Because maybe it was not matching with the pictures, but from a different angle, it was looking so beautiful. And it's kind of true in every aspect of life also. Every single person or everything around has some beautiful elements. You just need to figure that out.
Done with the tent?
And then from there we went to Tennessee. It was like 20 minutes drive. Can't believe I met Isha again for my Pre Samyama meet. We reached before time. Right now we're at the parking lot having our breakfast. That is this banana.
Coconut water.
I'm feeling a little nervous. I don't know what's going to happen in the interview. So the Pre Samyama meet will be happening in this Mahima hall. And I'm feeling a little nervous. No more vlogs. Overall, I can say what they really want to know in the interview is if you're serious about Samyama or not, and if you can really commit to go through all the preparations or not. Yeah, my interview happened successfully, everything went well. Now the biggest challenge was to return back, because the very next day Rishabh had to join office. So we started our journey at around 7:30 p.m. We did not eat anything all day. At around 8:30 p.m. we had our first meal of that day at Chipotle, and it felt like prasadam. It's 3:10 at night and we're entering home. Ooh. You know what, I made this video long back but never really posted because I thought now if I don't get confirmation it's going to be really stupid. But finally I received my confirmation email and I'm going for Samyama. It was like a long wish for me. If you've been following me, you know how many times I have mentioned it. I'm super happy and grateful to Rishabh, yes, because what he has done for me, I was telling him, like I'm sure even my dad won't have done it for me, like taking a leave and coming this far. I'm really grateful for everything that I have. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up or thumbs down, whatever you like, and please do subscribe if you haven't yet. You can also follow me on my Instagram, link is in the description. That's it. Bye.